There are levels to yes that you get from a Nigerian. The first and basic level is yes. I agree with what you're saying. The second level is the yes that comes like a question. Yes, which is, this is absolutely true. Then the third one is yes now, which is, didn't you know? This is true. Now, another way we can say yes to you is by using statements to question your knowledge of us, especially when it has to do with something that is daring. For instance, if you say, are you actually going to travel all the way from Australia to London? We say, you don't know me, oh. That you don't know me. We are questioning your knowledge of us. But in this one, they talk. That's like a yes. That's a way of us saying, yes, we will do it. We have said it and we will do it. So we can ask questions, litter the whole place with questions just to tell you yes. You say, you sure say you go finish this rice? We say, what be this one? Waiting there inside that plate. We use questions to answer yes. Another way we can agree with you is by hissing. You see this thing? We can use it to answer a lot of things, especially when we are telling a story. Now, we use this in two ways. The first way we use hiss in agreeing with you is when you are agreeing with the story we are telling you and want to affirm it even more. So, for instance, we could be telling you a story. I'm like, can you believe that this lady asked her for 100 naira? She refused. And you say, eh? Somebody that you gave 1,000 to will be... Do you know I even thought that hissing is taking the place of yes? Another way we can use a hiss to give affirmation is when we're telling you the story and you doubt what actually happened. We can use our hiss to tell you, yes, it happened. Usually, this is followed up by some form of stammering. For instance, same story. I asked her for 100 naira. She refused to give me, and you say, no, now, she couldn't have done that. We're like, somebody that I was even thinking, you see that thing? That's how we use it. Now, of course, agreement can be given as which is yes, like nod of head to what you're saying. So, now. But the highest form of yes you can get from a Nigerian is a phrase made up of two words. In Pidgin English, it's called before uncle. It can stand alone, it can work with others. So you can say before uncle and say you don't know after it. Or you can say before uncle, what do they talk? Which is, what are you even saying? Before uncle actually translates to mean, what were you expecting? Now, this is not literal. It's like the inferred translation. So before uncle, who you want me to carry on? Which is, what were you expecting? Were you expecting me to carry it? Or, are you coming home for Christmas? Before uncle, where make I day? Which is, were you expecting any other thing? Were you expecting less? Were you expecting differently? So that's a true Nigerian's highest form of affirmation. Like, they will question that you even had to think about it in the first place. Are you coming around? Before uncle, of course, I'm questioning. They will question that you are even having to consider that they will not make it there. So they'll say, before uncle, I'm going to show up. Anyways, if you're a true Nigerian, I'm very sure you've used this before. If you find a Nigerian and he asks you a question, you want to say yes to him or her, please just use before uncle. He'll be proud of you, especially if you are not Nigerian.